everyone, it's Heather here to do my May wrap-up video. Sorry if there's tons of noise, my washing machine is going and it is right there. So it'll probably be loud, so I apologize in advance for it, and also for the lighting. I know it's probably super dark than we're used to, but it is raining outside and it's scheduled to rain all day, so it looks like it's not getting any better. So anyway, on with the wrap-up. I read quite a few books in May, and I'm going to show you what they are. Urgent by Veronica Roth. I have already done a review. Check it out here. And you guys know I love and am obsessed with this book. So I gave it a 5 out of 5 because wow, oh wow, oh wow, it blew my mind. I don't want to gush too much about it because I do all the time. So go check out the review. It was Pandemonium by Lauren Oliver, and guys, wow, I loved this book. I was really hoping it would win for the review, but it didn't, which is totally okay because all the other books I did review were great too. But this book was nervous going into it because I've heard very mixed reviews about it. Some people loved it, some people hated it. It was just a very, I didn't know what to expect. And I loved it. I loved it maybe even more than Delirium, which is much to say. The whole book takes place as, it's very hard to understand at first year because Lauren Oliver jumps views a lot. It goes from past Lena to present Lena, which I don't want to spoil anything if you have Delirium, which you need to go read right now because it's an amazing book. But it does that, and the ending was a complete shocker. I mean, we all knew something like that was coming, but I didn't know to that extent. And we are given a love triangle, which I myself, for the first time ever, yes, ever, are conflicted about which side to go on for the love triangle. Like, I've never felt this way ever about a love triangle. I always feel very, very strongly about which side or which guy I want ultimately to win the girl's heart. This one I am so torn about which of the two I want. I'm just like, I don't know what to say, but I'm gonna give this book a 5 out of 5. It kept me captivated, kept me interested. I read it in like 2 days. So it definitely deserves its 5 out of 5. I enjoy it. I know some people may not, but I really, really liked it. The statistical probability of love at first sight, I'm getting so much better saying that, Overdone. This book was okay. I was expecting a lot more from this book. And I'm usually a lovey-dovey. I cannot get it up. Sorry, my washing machine's probably like super loud. Anyway, I'm such a lovey-dovey sap. I was expecting to love this book. It took me a couple days to read it because it's very, very thin. But I felt it went very slow. I loved the relationship in it. It didn't really captivate me as much as I wanted it to. It wasn't all that for me. And I know tons of people love this book, and I just was not one of them. Now, you could totally love it. That's totally fine by me. I mean, whatever. But it just really, it was okay. So for this one, I'm sadly going to have to give it a 3 out of 5 because I felt it moved slow, and it just wasn't all there for me. Lection by Kiera Cass. A viewer told me that's how you pronounce it, so thank you. And I have already done a review on this one as well, so I'm not going to say too much about it. It's right here. I love this book. I loved the love in it. Certain characters I hated. Ultimately, I gave this one a 4 out of 5 because the character I hated so much was very prominent in this book, and I just did not enjoy that much. But it was a very good book. I definitely recommend you going to read it. It's a good read for sure. Purebred, James Dashner, and I also did a review for the whole trilogy. Yeah, this one was quite a disappointment. I'm not gonna lie. I really loved the first one. I really loved the second one. The third one was kind of just getting to the tail end of the roller coaster, and I didn't enjoy it too much. I felt like it moved very slow. I was getting sick of the questions. It was just very, I don't know, I didn't love it as much as I wanted to, and that saddens me so much because I love this series. It's gonna be one of my favorite series, but the third one is definitely my least favorite out of all of them. I'm gonna give this book a 3 out of 5 because ultimately it was a good book, but it didn't hold my interest. I also said I was going to read Jessica Rules the Dark Side, but I attempted to read this, but I wasn't really quite into it. I didn't even make it to 100 pages, which means I'm ultimately giving up on this book. I guess I'm just not in the right mood for reading this. I felt like it was a slow start, and I don't know. I want to come back to this later. I don't want to give up on this book altogether because I know I will ultimately read it because it's a sequel. Alright, the last book I read was Paranormal by Kirsten White, and I enjoyed this book. I liked it, I didn't love it. I felt like it was just a good book to pass the month by. I know a lot of people love it, and that's amazing, but it was a good book. It held my interest. I read it in 2 or 3 days, so it really did hold my interest. It had a great storyline, a great plot. I liked the main girl. I liked that she was a normal girl in this. She was a kick-butt girl, but she was a very normal girl. And I know that sounds weird, but I feel the normalcy from this girl. Paranormal, haha. But I really enjoyed that. I loved the love interest in this book, and I also kind of love the bad guy Reth. I know that sounds awful, but I think he was a great type of villain guy. He was just I enjoyed reading about him. But overall, I really did like this book. I'm going to give this book a 3 to 5 because I'm trying to get more stricter with my ratings. I feel like I just give 4s and 5s just because I feel like I need to. I love this. I like this one. I didn't love it, so therefore it gets a 3 out of 5. But it was a good book, so I definitely recommend you reading this. I read 6 books this month. That's pretty good. Thank you. Anyway, I hope to see you guys for the June to be read, which should be coming out in the next day or so. I'm trying to be very good with videos and the giveaway, so that's awesome. Keep on entering. I forget when the deadline is, but keep on entering before then. And a couple of viewers have suggested me to do beauty videos again, which I took the ones I had on my channel down because I felt like they were very lame-ish and just not good. But I'm getting opinion or requests for them, so I mean I've already had some requests for them, but I want to hear more. I want to hear if any other people want them. I just don't want to make them if one person wants to see them. So if you guys want to see any beauty videos, let me know. I'm not a beauty guru by any means. I learned about makeup through YouTube, and yeah, I will do anything. Like, I'm mostly drugstore. I don't buy the high-end stuff. I'll do hair, I'll do makeup, I'll do whatever. If you guys want to see it, please let me know because I would love to show you guys what I know, which may be a very little amount. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later.